Hey folks, Quilly here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4, aiming towards a free Canada. We are trying to separate away from the Commonwealth, and we're hopefully going to establish a North American alliance in the future. Army modernization just kicked in, which means we're going to, we're just going to keep working down here. I don't think there's a specific order we're concerned about. No, it's all kind of six of one, half dozen of the other. Tell you what, I like trucks. Let's go for trucks first. Boom. Do. So we're looking for independence. We're still waiting for world tension to rise, which will enable quite a lot of stuff. Of course, we're in the standard sort of democratic nation bottleneck of we have to wait for other people to start some trouble before we can do everything we want. There we go. Japan is starting to fabricate the Chinese border incident, so that's going to increase world tension quite quickly. Ocean-going Navy. German Reich are befriending China. Really? As opposed to Japan. That's interesting. Now, I don't know if that's going to mean that Japan doesn't join the Axis. But if they don't, and they are fascist, incoming Canadian invasion of Japan? Maybe. Again, we'll be allied with the United States, so we should be able to use their island bases. Ooh, concentrated industry done. Groovy. That's going. We do want the faster construction as well, so let's get started on that. And right now, all we're trying to do is generate our baseline industry. We still only have 3 civilian factories you can use. We got an extra one, but it went right to consumer goods, and we haven't been able to change. It's the Great Depression that is really still causing a big headache over there. All right, we are caught up over here. We could get some extra excavation. Right now, we're actually not, that's not what I'm looking for. We're not actually producing that much. Well, okay. So it's 10%, right? 10%. Resource gain efficiency. I assume that just means we get 10% more resources. So that would be 3 extra aluminum, but no one's buying our surplus aluminum right now. That would be like 1.2 extra steel. Oh no, we are exporting. Sorry, my bad. So we are exporting, so some of our factories are from that. So getting a little bit more might make a difference. We still have a surplus. Oh, we actually need steel. It seems a little early. Soon we will be unlocking a lot more goods production, and I think then excavation will become quite good. And I think we can get discounts for excavation, international ideas. So I'm not going to worry about it now. I'm not going to go for synthetic oil quite yet. So I think we'll just put a pin in here for now. That's going to be okay. Big discount to strategic destruction air doctrine. I don't know if we're going down that route, though. Are we going to build a bunch of strategic bombers? Well, maybe. We could use it to pummel Japan from some of the American-held islands. That actually might not be a terrible idea. You just need so much production to be able to sustain this, because you need air superiority to keep your bombers safe. And I don't know if we're going to be in that position. We don't have any discounts here yet. I think, didn't we get some discounts somewhere? I don't think we unlocked any meaningful discounts. Doesn't look like it. That's all ahead of time. Tell you what, I'm going to grab the Matilda now, because later on we'll get some armor discounts and we'll be able to apply them over here. I assume. Let me just verify that in this tree, like we're getting the trucks here, but that's for motorized. I assume this still counts as motorized as opposed to mechanized or something like that. I hope. It must. Okay, so that's still fine. I was just going to check, though, like, is there one for armor? Very far away, and this is for light tank models. It's super deep, so I don't think it's relevant. I guess it's relevant if we decide to go and unlock, well, this Valentine. Which is interesting. If we got the discount to research it, like normally I go for the medium or heavier tanks or whatever, but honestly, for us, we're not going to be fighting the same sort of frontage wars. We actually might just want to focus on very fast light tanks. We'll have to be a little bit more active with how we use them, but they could get a lot of work done. We could go, this is sort of like the American-style doctrine, which, speaking of doctrines, though, isn't what we're doing. Ooh, close call with the Hindenburg. Not focus. Research is what I'm looking for. Hang on. Go away. Go away a second. Doctrines. Grand battle plan. Lots of planning and whatnot, which is quite good. And this is where we started. And there's a lot of motorized bonuses. Yeah, as opposed to, say, the superior firepower. Could have maybe thought about it a little bit more, but that's fine. Okay, so, national ideas. Walkie-talkie, electronic, single company. Just trying to see if there's anything we care about for the order. I still can't really do much over here. I want the permanent joint defense board, but I can't do that. Again, I'm not really feeling the need to go down here. None of these are adding extra industry, right? I mean, I'll probably want to get a lot of this. And I don't care about the infrastructure quite yet. And we need bits and pieces before we do anything over here. Although I could prep it, right? If I research this now, then at some point I'll be able to go down here and do all this. No, we need war bonds. We need to be at war before we can start all this. This is going to take forever. Okay, you know what? Just research some stuff. Get some research bonuses. That's going to be okay. We'll be able to make some government changes soon. Marco Polo bridge incidents has kicked in. And yeah, if a war starts over this, it's not going to take long. Reinforce the Soviet border. Infrastructure, railroad network. Raj, British pilot training. Defensive focus. Encourage colonial elite. Yes, go in that direction. Because if you keep going there, you can go down to Commonwealth ties and development in Canada, which would be great. But as far as I can tell, it doesn't actually care, I think, if we're independent or not. I mean, it references Dominion of Canada now, but I'm willing to bet if our country name changes to, say, Free and Awesome Canada, I'm thinking it's still going to apply to us, but I'm not sure. Grand Battle Plan, but I wanted to just check government modifications. Let's grab the tank designer. We're actually researching that now. I don't know if that's going to kick in. I hope it does. And yeah, we'll go and keep going down the doctrines over here for now. It's going to be okay. Now, if we rush ahead of the Commonwealth, we will be giving them a 10% discount everywhere, which is actually good. I mean, you know, again, I'm talking about leaving the allies, but in practice, a strong ally is probably going to help me in the short term, especially if I'm going to be going and poaching fascist or communist countries somewhere along the way. I have no idea how this is going to end up. Wow, the Hindenburg survives and Amelia Earhart also survives. That is a great thing to look at for my future ally over here, the United States. It'd be interesting if the end of, like, this branch offered some sort of, like, crazy-ass, where over here, Canada and U.S., like, joins into, like, the United States of Canada or something like that, you know? In one country, Canadian infrastructure, infantry corps. Not, you know, not that that's the sort of thing I'm looking for in any way whatsoever in real life, but it would be fun in a game. Low manpower. I know. Shush. Sufficient resources and no templates for things. We're just accruing up our support equipment over here. Oh my god, look at this. We have four factories in use now, you guys. Oh, we are really... In 6 months, we're going to be done 1938. And I said, oh, I was going to stop doing my freaking... my civilian factories at that point. But can we really do that? So the Spanish Civil War is over. Nationalist Spain won, which is the standard outcome. It's trying to get a little army experience finally. It takes so long to build up our damn infrastructure. Oh, it can do defensive Canada regulations. Because world tension just hit 20% because of that. Okay, well, I have to wait until this finishes. But yes, absolutely we're working towards that. Glorious. War is coming, boys. Isn't it exciting? Oh, man. So, I should trash all my air wings. Very standard thing to do. Okay, that's literally all of it. Amazing. Wow. So I have 24 naval bombers. That's it. That's the entirety of my Air Force. I have 200 light tanks. There's our new type of light tank as well, though, over here. So we're going to start producing those. LP is local pattern, apparently. I don't know what that means, but... And while I still don't tend to go down a lot of the anti-air, anti-tank, going down to the regular artillery is really good. So we're going to go and grab that. That's going to be fine. Outdated equipment production. That's a new pop-up. I like that. So yes, we're going to convert you over to the Matilda. That's going to be fine. And I don't have the factories. We're going to be working up to something kind of like this going forward. You know, probably something like that as things start to appear. Planes in reserve, low manpower, insufficient resources, no template. Construction 2 is done. So it's not 39 yet, so we're not doing any more industrial work. It's close to 38, but it's not quite 38, so we're not going to do this yet. I think I'm going to go ahead and get the next level of destroyer started. At some point, we'll be able to get some extra naval factories for free. So we're going to want something like that. We got no discount waiting for us anymore, so... Stuart Kangaroo. Okay, so this would normally be a 1940 tech, but we got the 100% discount. Or I could wait until later and get a 75% boost. But yeah, let's go ahead and get the... Yeah, let's get that. And just so that I don't forget, what I'm going to do is start production of this, which is not really being produced, and then as soon as it's done, apparently, it's going to tell me that I've got one out of date, and then we can start producing some more advanced motorized stuff, which is nice. There's our artillery is done, and oh, did the world tension really drop down? Bastards. Bastards. So I can't get Defense of Canada anymore. Which means I can't go towards alleviating the Great Depression stuff. Aw, man. So, I mean, this is totally optional. This leads to 2 research bonuses. This is only 1 research bonus. And everything that branches off it is optional. So, I feel like, is there really a point to picking this up? Actually, we'll sort of have to. Because we can never get the plan. It's only one-time research, but it's 75%, and paratroopers can do handy stuff, we know. Requires all the following. Okay, so for some of this stuff, I need Red Deer training camp. So I may as well pick that up now. Seems like there's no reason not to. Unless I want to get the CP Railroad first. Although, again, until we get to war, it's kind of a long-term thing. I don't need the infrastructure now. I don't really need this now either, but, you know, it'll give us something to research. So that's going to be okay. All right, keep going. Running at speed 5, burning through a lot of the game very, 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 very quickly here. And I suppose, since I am technically still part of the Allies, I may want to consider some amount of defensive positioning here. Oh, that's a new icon. Spearhead, what's this? Compared to offensive line, a spearhead will aggressively try to take all provinces as they were there when the order was first painted without adjusting to changes. Oh, prefer spearheads when you need to do overlapping encirclements, cutting off. Yes! Okay, so all those times, especially when you're playing in an area with an ally, and like the front changes and it just shatters all your lines and everything goes stupid, spearhead is what I want. Oh, that's very handy. Oh, but here, yeah, I'm just going to go garrison. And not that. Still have that problem where I'm going to click on airports and naval bases and stuff when I don't mean to. We're going to get a Western group over there. I should probably get someone on this island since it does have a naval base, and someone taking that would be annoying. Ooh, what is this? Guard victory points, guard naval bases, guard coastline, guard forts, guard air bases, attempt to lower resistance. Oh, that's handy. Oh, that is cool. Minimum divisions, 11? Oh, that's how much we need for all this. To full cover. Okay, to fully cover everything, we need this many divisions, which we don't have right now, but, you know, that's fine. Okay, cool. And then the rest of you guys are also going to do a garrison area. And we're not going to worry about the U.S. U.S. are going to be a good long-term buddies. Nothing can ever go wrong. We're just going to worry about our coast here. Do I worry about someone invading from here? How could they possibly reach? No. Just everything over here. That's going to be fine. So we need 37 divisions to cover everything there. That's actually a useful number. And that's going to be a good situation for our lightweight garrison divisions. Now, we don't really need horsey-type units. I wonder if I should do a redesign now. I mean, it's going to drain my points, right? But, like, our garrison over here, what we're really looking for is... Oh, that's kind of inconvenient. Can I just, like, right-click to clear this or something like that? No. I'm looking for something like this for my garrison units. No support, anything like that. It's going to take me 25 to lock this in, which is all my points right now. It may not be the thing to do now. On the other hand, the sooner I can get this set up, the sooner we can free up a lot of manpower and various things like this. So that's what these guys are going to be. This is going to be the... these are new icons. What is this? Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh! That's new. I like that. So this is going to be the Home Guard. They're going to get reduced priority for reinforcements. And yeah. And what I'm going to do is, with all of them selected, I'm going to change all of them to garrison types. It's going to eat a bunch of their XP and do different things. That's okay. Same thing over here. We're going to do that. Much, much lighter weight. It's going to free up some equipment and a little bit of manpower. I mean, not much. We don't have much of an army as is, but that's going to be okay. That's going to be just fine. And Stuart Kangaroo is done, which it doesn't tell me that I've got something obsolete in production. Oh, because it is mechanized instead of motorized, but I still got the discount. Okay. So I'm going to keep, like, slowly building up some of the motorized, and I will go ahead and queue up one of these mechanized. At some point, we're going to start producing some of this stuff. I'm going to cap the support equipment at 3 over here. That's going to be okay. Yeah, efficiency will be nice when it kicks in. Now, do I have the doctrine discount? No, not yet. We're working on that now. We are going to want this stuff. At some point, I'll get a discount. What is this? Radio. Oh, we're up to 20% discount on radio now. And we do need that to unlock just the signal company, which may or may not be critical to our plans. I'm not sure. It's 37 now. We've got this across the board. We can get more discounts to that later on. Let me go ahead and pick up the radio now, then. It's going to be okay. I don't know if it's the most important thing, but it's a thing. How come the, there we go. Oh, it's even, oh, that seems like a glitch. Whatever the latest army I have selected, it's leaving that garrison area visible. Seems a little backwards. And yes, I want to start training just some garrison units. 3 by 5. We'll get 15 of them built over time. And that's going to be fine. Modify government. Okay, so first of all, interwar artillery is done. Let's get the quarter pounder. I mean, it's 25 pounder. So that, to me, it looks like a quarter pounder with cheese. It would be ahead of time, so I'll probably wait for that. I mean, I guess I could get another doctrine going on at the same time. We could consider naval doctrines as well. We don't have a discount, but that's going to be okay. We've already got the first rank of fleet and being, and we know that we can actually get discounts to fleet and being later on too, so that's probably okay. Probably what we want is destroyer sub detection. We want to be able to, like, potentially sink German subs and things. And you know what? I think that's probably a perfectly fine and safe thing to do, even though we don't have the discount for it right now. We'll make use of the discounts going forward. Modify government. So, civilian economy. Ooh, I can... Ooh. Oh, because of the world tension. Yes. So, yes, we want this. We want to go from 30% civilian goods factories to 20%. I mean, we still get the Great Depression, but this will help. Unlock. There we go. We went from 4 to 6 factories now that are actually being used. Fan-frickin-tastic. Okay, that makes a difference. Planes and reserves, that's fine. 40 manpower, good. Because that also... I guess it didn't change that. Japanese build up on Chinese border. Conflict in China is worrying. China declares war. Okay. So And the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact has gone through. World tensions up to 25%. Rare Deer Training Camp is done. We're going to pick up the Defense of Canada regulations right now. Right now. It doesn't help that much by itself. It's not a huge deal. But it's going to unlock a lot of helpful things for us. I don't think the world tension's ever going to drop. Nope, there it goes. 35%. Woo! Japan's landed over here. Might get pushed back at first. Although I have no doubt that overall... Well, I mean, Japan's not getting a boost, right? We didn't boost Japan. That might be the thing to boost. Japan's had a hard time in every single game I've ever seen. Maybe rather than boost Germany, or maybe rather than boosting it as much, I should have just given Japan a bit more of a boost. Make it a lot more impressive, because it doesn't seem to do super well. Although, it doesn't seem to do super well when, like, they're my allies. And then other times they do take over a ton of territory over here. So, I don't know. Indoctrination, sever, Sino... Oh, that's the Chinese-German ties they're trying to sever. Germany tried to make friends with China, though, so that'll be interesting to see how that goes. Protect Suez, Escort efforts, alright. Fine and fair. Home Guard assembling. Well, I mean, they're in position, they just need to be reinforced. Radio is done. We got another 10% discount over here with the radio detection. So we can start considering building... Oh, it's 1938, so we want to... Computing machine for the discount to research. And or maybe the industrial stuff first. I don't know. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. More industry is more better. So I don't have the deployment set up. Now, I'm assuming... Like if I tell you to deploy, say, here... I still can't assign you to... Oh, I can do that! I see! I was like, how do you group someone to a garrison? Because normally I would just click on the line. I didn't realize I could click on an army like this. So these guys will actually... Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'll leave this line like this. That's going to be fine. But, say, only do 9 total. I'm going to start a second line of garrisons. I'm going to do, say, 2 in parallel, and do twice, for a total of 4. And you're going to deploy over here, and join, there we go. Alright, I'll pad out our numbers, I think, to a relatively satisfactory base, just to have a token guard on both sides of the border. That's going to be fine. We're going to be probably, not that short on infantry equipment, actually. Oh, there we go. Kicking in a bit more, but it's going to be fine. We're still not doing exercises. I don't think these guys ever need experience points, and I'd rather not get the attrition. Defense of Canada regulations have come in now, and we're going to take... More factory output is quite good. Oh, it's one of the following. Okay, so there's another research slot over here. I saw it at some point and then forgot about it. And it's one of the following, so we don't actually have to be at war to get this research slot. Okay. I mean, this is still the earliest we could possibly get it. I do want to get the Canada Wheat Board, but we have to go for the research slot first. We have to. So National Resources Mobilization Act. Boom. Go. All right, fantastic. So we can get up to 5 research slots later on. Okay, that's really good. Well, maybe it's fine, actually. 5's pretty good. I think, can some people get to 6? I don't remember. Aviation Cult, Alpine Forts, War with the USSR. Germany. That's an interesting order. Gives you a war goal against the USSR, but you're not even adjacent to them. You gotta take Poland first, buddy. I don't know, don't you? I don't know. I'm gonna wait to study the carriers until I got a more meaningful discount for it. 20%'s not bad on the subs. Oh, industry, because... Oh, no, it's 38, so... Not 39. Hey, well, let's do this. We're going to go strategic destruction down that branch. That's fine. Good discounts because all the Commonwealth people are going that way. Who knows? They might have the next tier as well. Always nice to pick up the discounts when we can. Trade situation. Pretty much the same as when we left it. Technically, we need some oil here. That's about it. And yeah, slowly building up the convoys. We'll probably, like, slowly build up convoys for the rest of the game. Because as we expand our territory and get stuff overseas and do more trading, we're going to want more and more and more and more. So yeah, the Danish question will be very interesting. Mostly the Greenland and Iceland stuff. There's not a lot of stuff there, but it gives us a lot of reach. Can we go into Scandinavia? That actually might be our invasion point. I don't know. The terrain sucks. But maybe we can just make turbo alpine troops. As Canada, we should get a bonus to that. We can train in the Rockies. I mean, we should be good at, like, cold weather gear. I don't remember seeing anything for that. Rocky Mountain Rangers. There you go. Bonus for Mountaineer technology. That's relevant. And then more light tanks. So yeah, Mountaineers and light tanks. I don't know. Modify government. We don't need to change our recruitment policy. Export focus is fine. Oh, we could go free trade, which enables even more resources to be traded away. Means keeping less for us. Like, it doesn't guarantee. It just makes more of our resources available to be traded away, which hurts our military production, but gives us more civilian factories, as well as increasing our factory output, our construction speed, and our research time. You know what? We're going to go ahead and do that. You know, it's actually kind of inverted from how you may normally do things, but at this stage in the game, I think that's actually really handy. Hasn't opened up any new factories yet, but we'll see if people start trading things away. All right, we're going to fund the National Research Council ASAP for the research slot. The sooner you get it, the much more powerful it becomes. Okay, China, Japan, Soviet Union. All right, socialist realism. Poland getting research slots. Anschluss. So you finish your war with the USSR. You have a annex selected state. You have a war goal against them. I don't know how long it'll last, but I don't think you're going to declare anytime soon. If you can go Anschluss and stuff into Poland, that would be interesting. Air superiority. Oh, our Commonwealth nations are split here. I'll just go to the highest discount. I don't know, I like ground support. Maybe we won't rush it quite yet. 20%'s not bad. And I have the small arms research guys, so I'm getting some credit from that too. Let's do that, because actually we're going to want to start creating level 2 infantry equipment as quickly as we can. Alright, we're going to do that, and we're going to go and put a cut in this video. Well, it's going to be a very interesting start. I'm very curious to see how this goes. I have no idea. It's going to be so dependent on what everyone else in the damn world does. No idea how this is going to, how it's going to shape up. And I'm really curious about it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.